Dalvin Cook's shoulder slash chest slash clavicle slash general upper body injury, whatever, is turning into a he said, as Minnesota Fighting Vikings head coach Mike Zimmer says one thing, and NFL insider Supreme Adam Schefter says another thing. And they disagree about number 33's availability the last 2 weeks of the season. So let's get into it all today. Also get into you subscribing, come along for daily Vikings takes, all this stuff on pins and needles. Packers week, shoot. Hopefully we get Dalvin back, but hopefully at 100%. Otherwise, Mike Boone season one time. Also, the drums know the like is already in. Helps new people find the show. Also, like us on Twitch and Facebook. The Facebook. All right, so Dalvin, after he got banged up against the Chargers, Zimmer, after the game, was his usual self saying, was like, I don't know, whatever. I'm not a doctor, bling, blang, blah, that whole thing, right? Monday, when meeting with the media jackals, he was a little bit more optimistic, saying, Dalvin feels good good today. I'm good at words. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. So it's like all of a sudden, that's like a full 180 of his original comments. And then halftime, Monday Night Football, when Teddy Bridgewater led the Saints to a win over the Colts, Adam Schefter, ESPN NFL insider, said that he would be surprised if Dalvin Cook plays again in the regular season. So, So a little juxtaposition there. So let's walk through the process of all the comments. So right away, Zimmer postgame, right after a big win, frustrated to have your superstar running back banged up again. Typical salty Zimmer, Kurt, whatever. Monday, he basically pulled the 180 and sunshine and lollipops and rainbows every Zim because the medical staff probably gave Dalvin the once-over, gave him an MRI, likely came back negative. And then also Monday, the day after, it's usually, especially after traveling, when you're in an airplane, the range of motion, swelling, all that stuff must have looked good. So then they gave him a rosy outlook. Also, you got Dalvin Cook, who, what's he going to say? I feel great. Like, they could chop off Dalvin's leg. It's like, 'tis but a flesh wound. I'll be fine. Give me 19 carries. I'll give you 100 yards. And that was relayed to Zimmer, hence his likely optimism there. So now Schefter is as dialed in as they come, and I do have a lot of respect for NFL insiders, their ability to break news. I love Schefter. I love Jay Glazer. Obviously, he's a stud as well. And what's great about it is they're able to break all these news, but there is some horse trading going on there. And if you really think about it and dissect where the information is coming from, it's good. It's not like someone just. It's not like the stork just brings all these little nuggets to Schefter. It's like, oh, here you go. Whoever is leaking this information is leaking it for a reason. They have an agenda. So let's walk through who's giving Schefter this information. Also, it's not like he's just making it up. It's like, well, I haven't had any hits in a while. Dalvin ain't gonna play. There you go. So Vikings front office. Not likely. Vikings medical staff, also not likely. They're extremely tight-lipped there. Sugarman has the staff on lockdown. It would be a pretty fireable offense, wouldn't not? So absolutely not there. Dalvin doesn't seem like the type of player that would leak injury info. He just doesn't seem like a game player like that. I think he's just rather chill. But now, as is the case with most of this information leaks, Dalvin's agent, Zach Hiller Sports. Herein lies the rub, where it could agents, always looking out for the client's best interest, respect there. Could be in Dalvin's ear. It's like, hey, buddy, you have this amorphous recurring chest shoulder injury that has now been banged up thrice. So you have an amazing season under your belt. You've been voted to the Pro Bowl. You're going to be in a contract year next year. You have nothing else to prove this year in the regular season. So why risk banging and clanging these last two games when you're 70%? Why don't you heal up fully, get ready for the playoffs, get on that big stage, and run buck wild when the team really needs you as their 97% to make the playoffs anyway. Also, if Dalvin did play banged up, compromised, and then he blew out his shoulder, which he had issues with on the right shoulder. He had labrum issues back at Florida State. That would basically torpedo any chance that Dalvin had at an extension this offseason. Vikings would just let his rookie deal play out, maybe extend him, maybe not, probably not. All right, so this may be his representation, just looking out for Dalvin's best interest, which is great, good on them. And just priming the pump with Schefter, getting the fan base acclimated to the fact that, hey, Dalvin may not play for the rest of the regular season. Just you're getting ready for that, so there isn't the outrage. And then also, you're putting the team on notice, like, hey, Zim, Hey, stop toying with my client's health and my client's emotions and his money. All that stuff. Also play Mike Boone, because Mike Boone needs to get paid too. All right, your thoughts. Zim and Schefter disagreeing. Let us know in the comments section below. Also, subscribe for daily Vikings takes. If you want to support the work, pull us up in the Venmo. Plus, give us a follow on social media as well. Until next time, Skull, production value.